it opens the track up. So Broadley then from Jones, 6.8 seconds the gap at the front, and Jones is just keeping his powder dry. He'll take victory in his class. I'm not sure whether Broadley will, because obviously that 12th will probably
push him right down.
That Rory Jones may well do that, and Jones is there in 6th at the minute, so it's going to be tight. Mira's having a good run as well, so Mira in 4th.
And Greenoff's been consistent as well, so you can't rule him out of being in the
Mira
top 3.
in the Dirt Store MX2 Championship, so he doesn't figure in the overall.
There he is, right on cue, actually. Look at that, Harrison Greenoff. Again, they're in kind of running separate championships there. Harrison runs, this is the thing, Harrison is scoring, he's actually scoring double points. What I mean by that is he actually races in the MXY2 Championship, I think, at the British, as well as the amateur MX2 class at the Fastest 40.
So he's scoring points.
So he's, as far as I know, he's kind of like doubling up on a weekend.
Oh, can you imagine if you get...
I think I might have that right. Apologies if I haven't.
£5 a point, you'd be happy days, wouldn't you?
Yeah. But clearly Harrison, he's not in the MX1 category because he's on a 250 KTM. By the way, that was not me or Phil. They're making those noises.
No, not my stomach.
That was Neil's little puppy dot in the background. It's getting a bit hot in here. Maybe you have to take him for a walk. OK, we're bringing this one home. It should be probably 1 lap to go next time around for Rafe Broadley. He's not there yet, of course, but he's heading towards it.
That's a decent shot. You can see really the true way that those shot. And of course, with it being summer, you come here for the international. There's no leaves on the trees.
Yeah,
it's worse now. You've got a much brighter, and it goes dark. And this is quite shadowy here. So this is a great battle. This is Mira coming under pressure from the 7-11.
Well, making a move straight away. Fisher went up the inside, but ran it wide. So they literally they at it with 1.5 laps to go. Joel Fisher, another rider that has been racing in the Arena Cross to good effect. Young lad that was out there in the...
Another good series. That seems to have got itself on the up as well.
Yeah,
for next season.
It's all good. So, you know, it's... I'm sure, and that's obviously running under ACU regulation as well, so maybe they can sit down. The new series, Motocross Series Director, Paul Irwin and Matt Bates can sit down and maybe see if there's a way where they can help each other out regards of cross promotion and all those things. They are. I'm trying to do a bit of dating. I'm like Cilla Black on air.
Dating. So Broadley leads then 15 seconds now to Rhys Jones. So Jones has backed it off. Aldridge still there in 3rd, yet to cross the line. And like I say, we would expect that it will be last lap this time, by. If it's not, it's very, very close. It is. So if you want to go out there and do your
do my thing.
Do your winner's circle thing,
hopefully
Jeff.
We'll catch the leader this time and he won't do an extra lap.
Won't do an extra lap. Well, I got a chance to introduce Anu while that was on last time, so we made good use of the time. So it's been a decent run then for the 7-11 of Joel Fisher. He tipped off in one of the earlier races, and that obviously cost him a few places, but he's there now, and he's chasing down as they go up the hill to make up another position. It's penultimate race then of our day here at the Fastest 40 at Hawkstone. And our Dirt Store MXGB combined championship meeting. It's been really enjoyable. There's been some cracking racing, and as a result, these championships have coming down to the wire. Our final race of the day, all to play for then in the Honda Cup. But Broadley then from Jones, from Scott Aldridge, the 231 of Rory Jones there in 4th, Mira in 5th. That was who we saw him setting out after. And then the 417 of Harrison Green having a good ride as well. He's there in 6th. Joel Fisher 7th. Josh Greedy now dropped to 8th. James Lasso in 9th. So Lasso then, he's inside the top 10, and the 20 of Aidan Bruce. So Broadley takes victory. Jones will come in a good bit of a fair way behind, but that's a calculated gap. He doesn't need to chase him. They're not in the same class. hopefully Scott Aldridge will hold on to victory in his class. I'll get a chat with him because he's camped next to us, and we'll find out what happened to him in the first race. But I think that was a first turn incident that wiped him out. I'll grab our finish flagger then. So that's our race done. We will go to an advert and we will join Jeff down in the winner's circle with Rafe Broadley.
Down in the winner's circle with the amateur final moto winner. Rafe, a solid ride, glad to get it done. Unfortunately, the second moto cost you potentially the shot at the overall win, but you've got to be happy with that final moto. That was a wire-to-wire, much different to the second one.
Yeah, it was awesome. I just come out the start, got the whole shot and just got into a flow and kept cool and just done my thing, like just played it safe, didn't take no massive risks, because when I feel myself getting tired, I just kind of backed off and just rode the track, not attacked it, just take the bumps in.
That absolutely showed throughout. We were saying about how maybe even some of your arena cross skills came into play there. You were kind of hopping and skipping over the jumps, a bit of the Jet Lawrence's about you in a few places. You looked good, you obviously felt good.
Yeah, I felt amazing. I'm just glad that I come home safe in that one. I was a bit wary of the start. I made sure I looked over my shoulder, made sure there weren't no one else there, and just brought it home.
The old Frantic was not old, it's a new bike, but it's certainly ripping, the two-stroke. It looks like you're having a lot of fun on the two-stroke. You've got a good amount of people behind you. By that I mean not just the people that support you, but just in general. You always got a good click down. Anybody you want to thank?
Ron at Gear Tech Racing, he's always helping me out. He's a bit of a local one. Sam at 723. He's building my race bike currently. I've only got one bike, so we're trying to keep it safe. Dirt Store, Cinder Custom Helmet Design with this awesome lid. Yeah, I can't list anymore. I'm a bit tired.
Yeah. Well, listen, go and get yourself a nice cool drink, cool shower. Well done on the day. Good stuff, mate. Nice one.
Thank you, Jeff.
There you go. There's Rafe. We're going to go back to racing now with the Honda Cup, the final race. Who's going to win that Honda CRF 250R? We're about to find out. One more race to go. It's about to go down. Let's see what happens.
Hi, my name's Dave Thorpe. I run the Crendon True 7 Honda racing team. For the 2024 season, Honda UK have come up with a really good initiative. It's the CRF 250R Cup. It's an opportunity for you to enter through any official Honda UK dealership. You can sign up in there, or you can go online and register your interest in the Honda Cup. If you haven't got a new 2024 Honda, from 2021 upwards you can enter the series and have the possibility to win a brand new 2025 CRF 250R. Of course, not everybody can be a winner. There are two brand new 250 Hondas available. They will be selected by a panel of people that maybe look at riders, best presented, best attitude. You know, there's lots of reasons why you could win that extra bike.
On the line then, the final race of today's event, the final round of the Honda Cup. The Fastest 40 Honda Cup. New bike on the line at the end of this one. The gate goes down. And the main protagonists in this one then, Henry Williams, Howard Wainwright, Dylan Woodcock. Woodcock's taken a win in a second. Let's see who it is that's taken the lead. We've got some changes of kit in that one. That looks like the style of the 15 of Henry Williams. All he can do in this one then is go out and win. And all Howard Wainwright needs to do, I think, is finish inside the top 7 or 8. And he will take victory on the day and victory in this Honda Cup, which will garner him a nice new Honda 250 for his troubles and helmets and all sorts of other bits and bobs for basically a season's racing next year. And it's been a good championship, this. So there's Williams at the front. We'll have a look and see who we've got there in second place. Looks like that's the 25. The 99 is in there in about 5th or 6th. So everybody cleanly through on the first lap as they come under the bridge for the first time and make their way up. I'd say this step not as vicious as it used to be. There's Woodcock there in 3rd. So the FUS Marsh Power Sports guys then 1st and 3rd. It's the 44 of Luke Mellows there in 2nd position. So Mellows then, that's his best start so far. No, Callum Meara in there as well.
Yeah.
So Meara's, he's had a good start.
Yeah, Henry Williams is doing what he's got to do. Unfortunately, it might be a little bit too late because he's, I don't know if you've already mentioned this, Phil, while I was out there, but he's got 15 points to try and make up in one moto if he's going to win that Honda bike. Basically, it's currently Howard Wainwright has almost got one hand on the throttle tube. It's
never over till it's
no,
over.
Exactly.
We've seen
that.
this.
Exactly.
Look, Wainwright had a bike failure in the first one. The rear brake went out on him, and while they both ended up on the floor, it could have been race over for Wainwright. So it's never over till it's over.
No,
Williams is going to do what he needs to do,
and he's doing it well. I mean, he's literally like, right, I've got to just, all I can do is go out and win the race.
He's a great young rider.
That's it. And Wainwright has not made a particularly good start, to be honest. He's 6th. Ooh, that's borderline with the points in it. I'm sure he'll move up. That's a little bit too close for margins. I'd like to, you know, if you was Howard Wainwright, you want to be at least hovering somewhere around in the top 4 just to be sure.
So I think he would feel comfortable then sitting behind, sitting in front of Jake Rackham, who's currently there in 5th. But that would then put him on the back of the 260 of Dylan Woodcock, who's the teammate to the 15 of Williams, is here in the lead. Oh, Williams riding nice and free there. That was really nice, wasn't it?
And of course, you know, okay, the big prize is the Honda CRF 250R, but of course there's also the overall on the day to take into consideration. Who's going to win the meeting in the Honda Cup? And you know, I think we're also going to be giving a crash helmet away today again, not necessarily to the leading rider. We've always given crash helmets away for just basically effort, and so it hasn't always been the race winner that has taken that Fly Kinetic lid away with them. So somebody's got to make a decision on that, and probably be Paul Irwin out there. He's going to multitask out there, being race director, and probably choose the rider.
Is that multitasking more than normal? Because he seems to be a man that, for the amount of hats he wears, he needs about 4 heads. Although you could say that about every organiser. So Luke Mellows is starting to drop down the order. How's his Wainwright? Where's Wainwright gone?
Oh, wow. Wainwright is dropped down to 7th. Right, listen, my maths is so bad, but I'm going to attempt this, Phil.
Yeah, you do it. You get...
I need a pen.
Yeah, you get your fingers and thumbs out.
I need a calculator. Okay.
So what's the difference between...
Hold on, I've only just started writing it down.
Fastest lap for Williams, second place then. The 20 of Callum Meara. Then it's Woodcock in 3rd. Rackham 4th. Chatfield 5th. Mellows drops to 6th. Wainwright drops to 7th. So Chatfield has put the pass on Howard Wainwright. And then it's a further 2 seconds back to the 444 of Jim Davis. Oh, what a big moment in the woods there for Callum Meara. There's Chatfield. There's Mellows.
Okay.
There's Wainwright. So Wainwright will want to find his way past Mellows into 6th. And I think that will be close enough. Yeah. But Jeff, he's got his shoes and socks off here.
Here we go. By my reckoning, Wainwright will have to drop outside of the top 10. If he finished 10th and Henry Williams won it, it would be a tie on points, and then God knows, don't ask me who would get it then.
That
I guess
will go down to
number of race wins, I think, throughout the year, and that could be Wainwright that would still get it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So I think that Howard's just riding smart. Oh, nearly a big crash there for the 687. Nearly took the front, nearly crashed in installments there. But the 687 of Jake Rackham, he's been decent today, to be fair. He's had to come from outside the top half dozen a couple of times, but he's been there or thereabouts. And I think that's moved him up. That's possibly moved him up to 3rd place, Jeff. we'll get that on the timing as they come by next time, which I've now got on my phone. So that's not.
I'll tell you what would be good.
Long overdue.
And I don't know if we can do this, just for the simple fact that Fair Play, she joined us in the commentary booth and doing good stuff for female racers out there in the UK. I'm going to ask our producer director here, see if we can maybe find Anya out on track and give her some show time. She's like racing down there. She said how brutal this track is. Remember, she hasn't been racing motocross that long. Former jet ski world champion.
Yeah, I knew she was good at jet skis. I didn't know she was good at. So I made myself look a bit of a doofus there. But look, I had half a day's notice on this. I'm gonna pull me unprepared card on that one. But so Mello's down to 7th now. Wainwright up to 6th. So that's his comfort blanket. He's going to sit in behind Callum Meara, who, it has to be said, has started to drop. So Rackham, fastest lap of the race for Jake Rackham then. He's up to 3rd, and he's closing in on the back of the 260 of Dylan Woodcock. So I would suggest that Rackham is the man on the move in this one.
Yeah,
he's going to chase down Williams for the win. This will be interesting to see. Yeah,
he's having a good one. He's one round, he won the crash helmet. I think that was when we was down at Landrake. He won the for his efforts down there. So it looks like he's wearing said lid. There it is. That very crash helmet that he's got on top of his noggin there is the crash helmet that he won down at Landrake for his efforts. So that's good that we Honda and Fly Racing are putting stuff back into it. There's Wainwright in the blue, number 99. All he's got to do is just stay anywhere within the top 10.
So Mellows, Davis, Wainwright, Stridham in there. He's got 55 on his back. That's what's throwing me. But we've had a cracking day's racing across all classes today, Jeff. It's been really, really good.
Yes.
My appetite is whetted for tomorrow.
Well, there you go. I was just going to say, it's a little appetizer, a little hors d'oeuvre before we go to the main course tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be good stuff. And, of course, the track crew here will do a great job in prepping the track again for tomorrow. We'll probably get a lot more water down. I don't know what the weather is scheduled to do, but if we get more rain in the night, that would be great again, as long as we don't get it throughout tomorrow. Not that it will dampen the spirits, of course, but it will be nice to have a nice dry day racing tomorrow, watching the likes of Hurlins, Ket Chambers, Bruce, Conrad Muse, etc.
All of the big hitters of British Motocross, plus the fastest man on the planet. He don't get
currently,
better than
well,
that.
He's certainly got it going on at the minute. There's no doubt about that. You know, we know Lommel was always a good one for us, but he's starting to completely get that Hurlins mojo back, that degree of arrogance, I'm the man, and he's starting to prove it again. So there's Anya. There we go. She thoroughly deserves. Ben White is pulling out of this one. I don't know what his reasons are for that, but Anya, every time she's out there, she is improving and learning, and you can see it's a tough old sport.
Yeah.
Riding a jet ski is one thing, obviously a similar technique, but not the same by any stretch. She'll have to, but she's out there doing the stuff for S. Briggs, and like just to be out there and doing great stuff. She's so positive about the sport. Yeah. Coming into it, really, from, you know, she's not been in it all the time, so it's great when people come in from another sport and go, this sport is awesome.
But don't you find this with motorbike racing? How many people do you know that have got bikes on the quiet that they're not supposed to have, and the fact that they can come to places like this, and I'm talking proper famous people now, who come here and love the fact they can be anonymous. Yeah. They can just enjoy the racing and there's no big hoo-ha about them. There's our racer, Williams. He's just put a lap on Anya there as they went up the hill. But she's a world champion in her own right, in her own sport. Yeah. And she's coming and having a go at this. And now, that's like somebody saying to Henry Williams, here, mate, go and have a go on a jet ski at a competitive level. The fact that she's doing it here against the men, I mean, she's absolutely on rails as far as understanding what it's all about. She loves the sport. And yeah, the fact that she's out there doing it, and like I say, let's not underestimate the level that these guys are at the front.
It's just a very positive thing, you know. Yeah. We you know, this obviously society that we live in, to have more girls, women racing motocross across the board and involved in it, that's what we want, you know. That, whether that be a mechanic, obviously, you know, there's HRC has I can't remember the woman's name, but they also have a women mechanic involved. So the more girls and women get into the sport, then I'm all for it, you know, because we just need to grow this thing across the board. Frederica, that's it. Yeah, can't remember.
The thing is, thanks for that. There's one of the beautiful things for me about motocross. there's no exclusivity. There's nobody's excluded.
No.
It's not about being inclusive to me. It's about the fact that anybody can come and have a go, get your bike, put it on the gate. If you've got the talent, you'll be there or thereabouts. And that's what's great. And obviously for Anya coming in, having done a few club races and a bit of this and a few enduros, she's riding in a national championship against guys like Henry Williams and Howard Wainwright. They're good performers. And if she can get on the track and do it, and this is what she said in the bit that we did while you were out of the booth, you know, it's encouraging other people. Look, if I can do it, you can do it. The fact that she's good at something else doesn't make her good at this.
No, exactly.
But the determination to be good is what's going to make her good. So it'll be interesting to follow her journey.
Yeah.
But at the moment, the journey that we're following is the one of Howard Wainwright. Let's see where he comes across the line. And he's put a pass on Mira, and he's now up to 5th. So Williams then still leads from Woodcock. Rackham then is still there or thereabouts, 4.7 down. 2 and a bit seconds off Dylan Woodcock, so he's still there in the race. Big gap back to the 407 of Chatfield. Howard Wainwright 99, then he's in the box seat to take the bike and the championship for this season. 6th is Mellows, 7th is Damo Stridham, 8th Jim Davis. So it looks like Mira has actually tipped off somewhere and handed that place over. He's not come across the line yet. We'll wait and see if he comes across the line next, or it's David Russell.
I can just see there, Woodcock is starting to just wind up the wick a bit. He's now closed Henry Williams down a little bit that last lap. He actually set the quickest lap of the race. Woodcock's feeling good as he finds his form. He hasn't ridden a 250 4-stroke outdoor for a fair while now, and of course he's jumping onto a bike. Yes, he's been riding the Honda 450, but his first time racing a 250 outdoors for some time. It looks like he's obviously enjoying it and getting up to speed. He's nowhere in the championship because this is the only round he's done with the Honda Cup. So, but Dylan would love to go out on, with 2 moto wins, and he's going to be riding tomorrow as well. So I think he's in the MX1 class tomorrow.
Oh, okay, that'd be cool.
Potentially. He could win the round, definitely, yeah. I mean, he took a second in the opening moto, and and he might even do it from where he's at, actually. Well, he will, because Henry's had, obviously, an incident pack day.
Yeah,
that's what I'll word it like that.
Yeah, Woodcock's definitely in the he's going to take the overall, but the championship will go to the 99 of Howard Wainwright, assuming that he can get that bike over the line. Props to Henry Williams for picking himself up and coming down and coming back with a race win.
Henry make a mistake. That'll allow Dylan to get even closer. Yep.
Are we getting a last lap board this time, Jeff?
Not quite. The board was in his hand, but I guess they just missed the cut-off time. Well, they did by a minute and a half.
Oh,
right, by 30 seconds or less. So it's going to be another 2 laps. So that allows Woodcock an opportunity here to go. He doesn't need to. If he sits there, he's going to win the overall meeting with a second, a first, and a second. Pretty consistent. He's riding for the FUS or FUS March racing team.
Yeah, nice setup that they've got down there. All of those Honda teams all in a nice line, and which is exactly what we need to be doing.
Yeah,
giving everybody their own little bit of the pits to so that you aren't running around all over the place. You've got all the teams in the same place. It's the little things like that that just add a little bit to everything. And so he is closing in. I can't see Dylan taking the win off him.
Yeah, it depends, doesn't it, how much he wants it, I suppose. Particularly if he's riding tomorrow. He would have realised now Dylan's not stupid.
No.
Although on many occasions coming up through, he probably acted like he was. He was an exuberant young man, let's put it that way. But he would have worked out by now. He's got age and maturity on his side now. He knows that he can just sit there and he's going to win the overall. And like I said, if he's racing again tomorrow, reserve a little bit of energy. No need to go for the heroics of taking another race win when he's still going to get the same result, effectively.
Exactly. So he is closing in. Rackham's still there in 3rd, but he's a long way adrift of these 2 guys now. He'll be just posting it in for what I think will be his best result of the day. I think he had a 4th in one of the races as well.
He impressed me. The mid-moto charge from Rackham was particularly good.
And he's obviously impressed people before because he's picked up the helmet for what I assume would be the rider of the day. Yeah. So good value.
Yeah, he took the crash helmet down at Landrake.
But here comes Williams then, jumps into the sandpit what we think will be the penultimate time.
Yeah,
We'll get
pretty
the last lap
certain.
board.
Well, time has elapsed, so we definitely will be 14 minutes plus a lap. So they're on 15:50. So they, yeah, definitely they'll be hoping to see the 1 lap board. Certainly at this point. Come on, get it out. Let's get this job done. It's going to be a sort of painful lap, really, for Henry Williams, because it's going to be close but no cigar if we can make sure Howard Wainwright finishes in the top 10. He's doing all he can. He's just knew he had to go out and try and win this last race and hope for something to happen to Howard Wainwright. It hasn't, so he'll just do what he's got to do.
So up the hill for the final time then. Williams from Woodcock, the teammates then rolling it home. Rackham is now 16 seconds adrift. Chatfield a further 10 almost. So, and 30 seconds then for Howard Wainwright, but he's just got the luxury of getting this bike round the final lap. Like I said, they had to make some running repairs after Moto 1 with a rear brake failure. As Williams then comes down for the final time through probably what will be the nicest part of the track to sit in and watch, nice and cool down there. Looks like Woodcock's wicked it off a little bit there, Jeff. He's nowhere near as close.
Yeah, definitely just thinking one eye on tomorrow. Like we said, doesn't need to do it. He's going to win the overall here, Dylan. He's got the experience to roll that in and bring it home. Nobody really near him or around him for third. Rackham's there, but not enough to close in on the last lap. I mean, Dylan would have to slow up at such an alarming amount for Rackham to get onto the rear of him there. So, yeah, I wonder what's going through Henry's mind right now. He's like, he's bittersweet. He's going to win this last moto, but he knows that really that he might have won this final battle, but it's not going to be enough to win the war by the looks of it. It
would have been nice that it would, like I say, I don't think I could have survived if it had gone down to the last race with a point between them. That would have just been the end of the world, and I'm sure it would have been for them as well. But look, it is what it is. It's the same with championships. Sometimes it goes down to the wire, sometimes it doesn't. And it was a point this morning, and now it's out to 15. And Howard Wainwright has done enough over the course of these 3 races today to, a big moment for Williams. He lost balance up the side of that tabletop there. I thought he was going off into the undergrowth. But he will take this final turn. Round of applause from the side of the circuit. And he's been decent today as Williams. And he will take victory, but no championship. And we will wait for the second rider to come through, which should be Dylan Woodcock. So we will be doing our victory lane, our winner's circle stuff for this one will be done at the end. We're going to do a full live stream of the presentation. So there comes Rackham across the line in third, Chatfield in fourth, and the next checkered flag that we will see appearing on that live timing will mean that Howard Wainwright will take the Honda Cup for 2024. There he is across the line. Luke Mellows follows him in sixth. 7th place, Damien Stridham. 8th will be the 444 of Jim Davis. So the 99 of Howard Wainwright takes the championship. He will win the Honda Cup for 2024. We will now take a short break and we will be back with you shortly.
Hi, I'm Jake Nichols and I race the Honda CRF 250R for Honda Racing MX. This year we have something real special going on. Honda have the CRF 250R Cup, which will be running alongside the Fastest 40 and AMCA Championship. The Cup gives you the chance to win a brand new CRF 250R by winning either of the championships. But there is more than one bike to be won per championship. The rider that shows the best racing attitude throughout the year will also win a brand new CRF 250R. So 2 bikes per championship. That's 4 bikes that Honda have put up to be won this year. It's not just bikes that will be won. A brand new Fly helmet will be given away at each race for the rider of the day, and you will also be given a brand new set of Fly Honda branded race kit when you order a new CRF 250R. Head over to the Honda website and follow the links to get registered today.
Okay, You can see there. Look at that. What a beautiful setting Hawkstone is on a sunny British summer's day. Look at that track. It's gnarly. Many people would like to ride that. It becomes a young man's game. I've got to be honest, I'm looking at that and thinking, well, I'm glad I used to do it. I don't quite have the urge to look at that and go, oh, I want to get out there now. But still, it served me well, Hawkstone, and it serves many others. It's like I said, one of the shining beacons of British motocross and world motocross. So it's been a great day's racing here, Phil. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I hope you have as well. First time in the seat.
It's been really good. Racing's made our job nice and easy, which is always good.
Yeah. And look at this. There you go. That's what we're striving to get. Virtual full paddocks. That's just that little section there. That's not empty. We leave that open for spectators because we're going to have more people surging in here tomorrow. If you're watching the live stream, get yourself down here tomorrow. You can get tickets on the gate. It's not a problem. Just rock up. We're going to be on the air at 10:30 as the pro riders start to pull in. You can see the Phoenix Tools team there, Kawasaki team, Even Strokes team setting up. Dirt Store guys are in. All the pros are now starting to roll in for tomorrow. We're obviously really looking forward to that. So make sure you're here tomorrow. If you genuinely can't get down here, we obviously appreciate some of you live too far away. But that is going to be the running order of racing tomorrow in the combined Motul Fastest for 40 powered by Michelin and Dirt Store MXGB championships combined. We are starting racing at 11 o'clock. We'll be on air at 10:30. So I can bring you up to speed of what happened in qualifying, etc. for all the big boys. But that's the running order. Liat Pro MX2 out at 11:30. Then we've got the 125 racing, which I am particularly excited about.
So do you know what, Jeff? I've got a 125, and I might be free.
Roll her out.
I might be free for the two-stroke festival. I wonder if it's full.
Get in there. Get in there. So we'll be there, and then we will be finishing running order tomorrow with the Pico Pro MX1, the likes of Jeffrey Hurlins, and Conrad Muse and co. Right, we're going to go to another quick advert while we sort out. Well, not a quick advert. Quite a long one, so maybe a good time to go and get yourself a cool drink, whatever, but don't leave the stream, because when we come back, we're hopefully going to be in a position to do live stream the presentation of the Honda Cup, where Howard Wainwright is going to get his hands on that shiny new Honda 250, CRF 250R. So we'll be back shortly. Stick around and we'll get the podium presentation and see what Howard and the rest of the Honda Cup riders have to say. Julep, julep, julep.
Hi, my name's Dave Thorpe. I run the Crendon True 7 Honda Racing team. For the 2024 season, Honda UK have come up with a really good initiative. It's the CRF 250R Cup. It's an opportunity for you to enter through any official Honda UK dealership. You can sign up in there or you can go online and register